Hi, this is Tutor Nick B, and this is Idioms 57. Today the idiom is a house of cards. Yeah, you've probably seen it before. Sometimes people like the playing cards. They can actually build a house with it. You put one on top of another and you place them very carefully. But one thing about a house of cards is that it's usually the foundation is not very good. A strong wind could blow the whole thing over and make it collapse. So let's see what this means. If something is described as a house of cards, you suggest that a particular plan, system, company, etc., is likely to fail or collapse. Okay, good. So let's look at the first example. Some analysts describe all the overwhelming debt held by countries is like a house of cards. If one major economy fails, they will all soon follow. Yeah, especially if one of the real big ones were to fail, like if the US failed, or Japan failed, or if Europe failed, or if China failed, it would bring down the rest very easily. Okay, let's look at the second example. One journalist described Mueller's investigation against Trump as a house of cards that is ready to crumble, also ready to fall apart due to scandals. Yeah, there's a lot of scandals, of course, involving that original, what they call that dossier that was connected to Russia. We found out that Hillary, of course, hired a company, that they are the one that actually made it, and that was used for spying on Trump. And then there's a lot of corruption involved in this. There's conflict of interest with Mueller himself. Mueller is supposed to be best friends of Comey, the FBI, the head of the FBI that recently got fired. So there's conflicts of interest, there's political bias. Mueller mostly hired Democrats to be on his committee that were clearly very anti-Trump. So the whole thing is a mess. So that's what we say, political bias, etc. So that's what they mean. So his whole investigation is like a house of cards. It could collapse at any moment. There's so many problems with it. All right, well, I hope you got it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.